The head-to-head between her and Munro is going to be a nice one as well.
Carly Samuelson, the number 44, also had a big game for the Adelaide Lightning. The imports starred that night. Wherever you're watching on 9 now, we're seeing Steph Talbot going to work. A lovely pass inside for Munro. Terrific ball movement. Puts that up and misses. Talbot, lovely pass inside. The cut from Brooke and then the block from Hawkins. Timing personified. Nicholson grits the teeth and then retreats with 10 to shoot here for Reid. For Hawkins, who has a good look for 3 and knocks it down.
Nice poise and composure there shown by the American import.
Just beyond the perimeter. Roof v Munro here. Munro goes to work with the left hand. Saw that a lot last week against the Perth Fling Sweep. Just missed on those close range attempts, but Mansfield for Talbot. Just struggling from the field early stage of a ball ace. One of the most accurate and efficient shooters in the comp this year.
And that's an aspect of her game is going to grow. She's quite a robust wing type, and the ability to crash the O boards is only going to add another dimension to her game.
Strong start for Hawkins and Nicholson. Brooke with another look for 3. Missing again, but there's that offensive rebounding ability of Munro. She gets the 2 to go and will head to the line for an extra after being fouled.
Her length there. Chelsea Brooke shooting the open 3, what she's known for. They'll fall down as...
Now on the roster for the 22/23 season. Oh, almost pinched there by Brooke. Samuelson instead has a good look for 3 and it pays off for the Fire. And they turn down the tempo. One of the most informed guards in the competition. Reid goes to work. That's why she's so informed.
She up in Townsville and Reid, I think, got the upper hand there, or they were both world class. But Steph Reid
is getting better with every game she plays at the moment. Here's Samuelson. Hawkins, quick release, and it rattles through the net. Samuelson on the outside. Now the long range 2 rattles in and out. McSpadden underneath the glass. That's what Shannon Seaborn would love his big doing there. Through the junior pathway program, paying dividends. Mansfield, beautiful pass. Great ball movement from the Lightning. And Brooke, third time lucky, hits the triple.
And that's what she can do.
Best look Talbot's had so far tonight. Can't get it to go. Just under 2.5 to play. Reid pulls the trigger from deep and knocks it down.
On the 3-point line at the moment, but D-Trans has got to be a little bit better from both teams.
Borlays from the corner, she knocks it. Borlays. Mansfield v Reid. Mansfield is denied emphatically by Hawkins. For Tiana Hawkins. Maybe Cubelo on the field, on the court rather. For Munro. Inside for Whittle, who gets the reverse to drop. Marina Whittle making an immediate impact on the floor.
Coach Nat Hurst, but her impact in that role and that 6-player rotation has been really beneficial for the Adelaide Lightning. As we see the pick and roll action is really good to see from the Lightning.
Ezakuzo just put up her first field goal attempt. Lovely to see her back on the floor, but Hawkins cannot be stopped. She's got 11 points in this first quarter. Kuzo trying to step her way through, but lost control. And the Lightning make her pay at the other end of the floor. The cut from Whittle, the pass from Talbot, and the 2 for Whittle.
Giving it up a couple of times. I'd love her just to rip and go or come up for a jump shot on those pick and rolls.
Cubelo got the screen from Munro and the bank was open.
A couple of years there and didn't see a lot of court time, but would have learnt a lot from the star-studded lineup that we have, as we see one stud of the WNBL. Finally, she must have heard me.
Cubelo having a good run on the floor here. It's the screen from Munro and floats it in again off the glass.
And Shannon is world-class in terms of his ability to coach as well, and just hasn't found their heartbeat yet consistently. But that's a good way to start.
Mansfield for Brooke, the 1-2. Brooke might get it back here. Put up the 3.
That's deja vu from the first quarter. We saw that action.
Loses control momentarily, then gets it back for Nicholson, for Reid, for 3. And gets the lucky bounce. Here's Mansfield. Loves putting up a triple attempt. She'll want her left side here. Steps back. It's a deep 2 attempt, and it's a lovely deep 2 attempt. Steph Talbot 0 of 4 from the field so far tonight. Who feeds Samuelson, who steps back for the triple. Brooke for Munro. Pass inside for Talbot, guarded by Hawkins. That's a tough fadeaway. That's an extremely classy finish from Steph Talbot.
He's just making a mockery of the Adelaide defence.
Mansfield, can she reply at the other end? She can. That lovely three-point stroke on display.
An early shot on the shot clock.
Reed free. Now so is Samuelson. Starting the fire from three-point land, Carly Samuelson. Seesawing battle continues. Brooke in the corner. Continues the three-point fiesta. Cabillo. Talbot lobbing it in for the long reach of Munro, who fades away and knocks down a lovely looking two.
The multiple players can contribute at any time in the game.
Talbot for Whistle fading away, and the fadeaway is dropping for both teams. Can they make it count at the offensive end of the floor? Cabillo for Munro, the long range two drops, which is the worst in the competition. Beautiful work there from Reed to McSpadden. They worked that out well, fooled the Adelaide defence. Trying to bring Brooke into the game. Hands off now for Talbot. For Brooke, who's been good from three-point land. Munro, too big and too strong, too good.
And that's how she started the first quarter.
Who's hit 3 triples in the first half. For Nicholson, who has 3 seconds to shoot. The left-hand finish was lovely.
Great recognition there. She had the mismatch with Munro. Took her.
Munro v Hawkins for Mansfield, who's always putting that up. Knocks it down beautifully. She's feeling it from deep. Roof for Reed. Good defense from Adelaide as Lauren Nicholson gets it to go. Reed steps back, makes it a 4-point play.
Such a good job to see someone like Steph Reed.
Bourla's right there to playing with tight defense. Reed goes to work. So good. Terrific finish. A couple of brilliant left-hand layups we've seen.
A little hole, but she backed up really well, got some speed behind her, and it's a beautiful finish from Steph Reed.
Munro sees the open opportunity, and she's knocking those down nicely tonight. It feels like there's just one player for either side, just ready to take this game by the scruff of the neck. Maybe it might be just into Munro. Fresh 14 seconds here for Townsville. After that offensive rebound, Akuzo, great ball movement. Nicholson has a good look for 3, and the best three-point shooter in the comp. A foul called by the referee. Hawkins with a lovely move inside, couldn't get it to drop. Then banks it in, third time lucky for the Fire, and they're back within 5.
Passage of play, actually. They've had some good looks in this third quarter. They just haven't been able to find the bottom of the net. As again, that pick and roll defense for Townsville just is wanting.
Off the ball. Munro calls for movement. Brooke for Mansfield from the corner. So good, Lauren Mansfield. Double digits lead now for the Adelaide Lightning.
Pull back, nice little step back in the quarter from the land of plenty.
Oh, and then denied at the other end by Lauren Mansfield.
That their teammates are putting in. They may not see a lot of the court time. It might be limited at times, but that enjoyment, that encouragement to their team on the court is just what it's needed and gives you energy. Who just goes back to back with huge threes and puts them out to 13-point lead here for the Adelaide Lightning.
She's now got 15 points in this second half. Bourla's with 4 to shoot. Puts it up from deep and knocks it down.
The land of 2. Just hasn't been their night tonight here at the Adelaide Arena.
Bourla's. Just over 6 minutes remaining in this game. Talbot for Bourla's for 3.
It's 4 of 13 shooting, but she's done a really, really good job of owning her when she's had the opportunity to be on her. Speaking of which.
Yes. Still 5 minutes to play, though, in this fourth quarter. As Mansfield sees an open Bourla's for 3.
Albert, she cut really hard. Bourla's lifted out of the corner there and found herself wide open, but thanks to Steph Talbot creating that opportunity.
Spadden streams through, sees parted for her, and Kate Gaze doing commentary for us a little earlier on this year. Now she's back out the floor. Miscommunication on defense by the Lightning. A rare one in the second half from McSpadden. Just under 3.5 to play in the fourth quarter. Mansfield for Brooke. Bourla's was open for the 3. Brooke took it herself, though. And why not? She's been in pretty good, as you mentioned, most of them on the road. Mansfield Brooke has time to check where her feet were and hit the triple. Raining three. 89-66 in favour of Adelaide. Big return to form after the 5 consecutive losses tonight. Cabillo. That was risky, but it paid off. Michael Williams having a run here for Townsville. Here's a Kuzo underneath the basket. This is Zatina at her best. Backing down, fading away, and she's back on the scoreboard in the WNBL. They'll get the rebound here, but Brooke Basham says, that'll do us. That's a terrific night for the Adelaide Lightning. An explosive second half in particular.